Welcome back to Thaumcraft Quick. In this episode, we'll be discussing warded jars and labels. In your Thaumonomicon on the Alchemy tab is essentia distillation, and just past that, warded jars and labels. So warded jars are another way of storing liquid essentia, similar to glass vials, but they can store 64 of a single aspect, and you need them for various crafting mechanics and other parts of the Thaumcraft mod. So we need some glass panes and any kind of slab and some aqua in an arcane workbench. To make jar labels, which allow you to lock a specific kind of essentia in a jar, and only have it accept that one type of essentia, it's just a crafting recipe, shapeless, of 4 paper, slime ball, and ink sacs. So, let's make some right now. Glass panes along the bottom, slabs on the top, and I need a wand, and we get some warded jars. Alright, now we're also going to need some jar labels. So we'll take our slime balls, our ink sacs, and we get jar labels. There we go, a stack of those. So let's go ahead and scan that real quick. Looks like you can't scan jar labels. Alright, so let's see how it works. I've made another room over here that I've got set up and outlined for the next crafting mechanic, and I've moved the alchemical furnace into this room. So I'll put some alimentum in here, and we're going to break down these air shards into air, praecantatio, and vitreous. So we're going to get 64 air and, is that right? Yeah, 64 air and 32 praecantatio and 32 vitreous. So just like with your glass vials, you can right click with a jar and put the essentia into that jar. And the nice thing is, it doesn't have to be multiples of 8, so if you don't have the exact right amount in a file, you might lose out. So if you take some out of an alembic that's full, and it's filled up another alembic already, you may lose some of that aspect, not be able to get it with a glass vial. You won't have that problem with jars. So I can just take more of that air, and if I get the other, let's see here. Alright, the praecantatio and the vitreous, and then the rest of the air. Yep, there we go. A full jar of essentia and a half jar of the other two. So, if we place these jars down, I didn't bring a shovel, I guess. You can't really tell what's in them right now unless you're looking at them with your goggles of revealing. But if we put labels on them, it helps us know what they are. Air, vitreous, and praecantatio. So there we are, jars of essentia and jar labels. Now we can't put anything else in this jar but air, anything else in here but vitreous. So if it were empty and had the jar label, you wouldn't be able to put anything other than vitreous in this jar. Alright, that covers warded jars. Catch you next time.